Hey guys, it's me, Freddy Pop Collector. Before we move any further into the video, you probably noticed my new intro. Similar to when I changed my intro back in August, it's not too much different, just a few tweaks here and there. I also got a brand new outro as well, the first time I've changed it since October. I hope you guys like my new intro and outro, but anyways, let's move on to today's video. Today we'll be talking about FNAF songs, specifically Dawko's FNAF songs. Dawko, along with help from CG5 and Dheusta, have made a total of 7 FNAF songs. Those 7 songs are Count the Ways, To Be Beautiful, Fetch, Into the Pit, Darkest Desire, Like It or Not, and Make Your Move. Even though I personally like all of these FNAF songs, today I thought it would be interesting to rank all of them from worst to best. Of course, as with all of my ranking videos and top 10s, this is completely my opinion. If my least favorite Dawko song is your favorite Dawko song, that's okay, it's completely fine to disagree, just don't yell at me in the comments. And that's pretty much all I've got to say for the intro stuff, so without further ado, let's get into my personal ranking of every single FNAF Dawko song from worst to best. Coming in at number 7, and unfortunately last place, is To Be Beautiful. Of all the songs Dawko's made, this is the only one I don't really listen to that much. For starters, there wasn't any hype surrounding this song. Into the Pit, Darkest Desire, and especially Count the Ways all had a tremendous amount of hype surrounding them. This song came out not even a month after Into the Pit was released, and to be honest, I didn't even know this was coming until the preview came out. It also doesn't help that the song's lyrics and beat is kind of forgettable to me. The ending is also really abrupt. I know it sounds like I dislike this song, but I don't. I think it's really well done. I just have a feeling because they were trying to rush this out for the 8th anniversary, the song probably suffered because of that. It also probably doesn't help this song's case that I'm not really a big fan of the To Be Beautiful story itself. I've said pretty much all I have to say about this song. If I had to sum it up in one word, I'd have to say, unfortunately, it's very forgettable. Next up is Dawko's very first FNAF song, that being Like It or Not. This is the one I probably have the least things to say about. Yes, it's really good, the lyrics are good, the sound design is good, the animation is good, but really it's just overshadowed by the songs that come after. Unfortunately to me, it's just kind of one of those FNAF songs, it just kind of blends in with the rest. Let me give you an example. Fetch has a 2-part perspective between Fetch the dog and Greg. Make Your Move isn't just a UCN song, it's a song about Scott and Dawko's rivalry, and basically the entirety of Count the Ways, that song is just completely whack. But this song doesn't really have anything distinctive about it, it's just a FNAF 6 song. Hopefully that can sort of help you understand where I'm coming from. This song isn't bad by any means, but far from the best Dawko's made. Kicking us off into the top 5, we have Into the Pit. I know there's a lot of massive fans of this song, so please let me explain. I really do like this song. It kicked off the Fazbear Fright songs, but I've never really liked it as much as my next 4, and that's mostly because it doesn't really have that intense, chaotic, special vibe a lot of the other songs have. Don't get me wrong, the instrumental is awesome, the lyrics are great, and the animation is wonderful, but the way the lyrics are sung aren't really the best in my opinion. The song as a whole is very quiet, and the chorus is very raspy. I know some people really like this song, but for me personally, I don't really like the quiet vibe this one gives off. Once again, the instrumentals and the lyrics themselves really do feel like an Into the Pit vibe, but the overall execution of those lyrics don't. I know it sounds like I've said a bunch of negative things, but that's really the only nitpick I have, and it's really personal. Heck, I was actually considering switching this one with my number 4 spot, which I guess we'll go ahead and get to now. I was really debating whether to put Into the Pit or Make Your Move higher, but personally, I think I like Make Your Move more. Not only do I listen to it a lot more, but I also think it's really underrated. This song is about Scott Cawthon and Dawko's rivalry in the race for 50-20 mode. This one has a very similar style to Like It or Not, but personally, I think this is just Like It or Not, but a lot better. If I did have one minor criticism though, I think the lyrics repeat themselves a little bit too often. I don't have a problem when songs reuse the chorus a couple times, especially in a song like Fetch where they use it literally like I think 3 times at the end. The difference though is that Make Your Move has a lot less words than Fetch. Fetch not only has Gregory talking but the dog as well, and also the first and second verses are a lot longer. I'm sorry if you don't agree with me, but personally I think Make Your Move is an underrated gem. But now let's move on to the best of the best, the top 3. Before we jump right into number 3, if you enjoy what you've seen so far, please consider liking and subscribing. My main goal for 2021 is to reach 100,000 subscribers, so if you guys could subscribe, it would really help me out. You'll also get notified every single time I upload, so it's a win-win. Anyways, kicking off the top 3, we have Count the Ways. Count the Ways is probably Dawko's most recognizable song and a lot of people's favorite, and rightfully so. This song is very creative and almost every single lyric is a reference to the book. Undoubtedly, the best part about this song is that it's told in the perspective of Funtime Freddy. We see in other songs like Darkest Desire, Into the Pit, Make Your Move, it's told in the perspective of the protagonist. Now you may say To Be Beautiful and parts of Fetch did this from the villain perspective as well, but they didn't really catch the personality of the characters in my opinion. Or more likely, Funtime Freddy just has more personality to show. On that subject, the voice impersonating Funtime Freddy is doing such a good job. Here's a quick clip of what the song initially sounded like, and I'm gonna be honest, if it stayed like this, it probably would have been lower on the list.
I'll cut you into little bitty pieces, or freeze you till your blood runs cold, or stab you till your heart stops pumping. I'm here to realize your wish from what I'm told. Like a genie in a bottle, you are trapped in here to play.
So I just imagine Funtime Freddy singing it.
But either way, you'll end up choosing what I say.
I know this really isn't related to the song itself, but the animation is top notch here. Congrats, Lunatic Hugo, this looks amazing. In summary, Count the Ways is awesome. There's no flaws here. I just personally prefer two other songs more. When Fetched was first teased, I wasn't really the biggest fan, but man, when I heard that bridge for the first time, I knew this song was gonna be one of my favorites. It's one of those instances where I don't really know what to say about it or why I like it as much as I do, especially considering the Fazbear Fright Story Fetch was on the lower half of my Fazbear Fright Stories ranked video. I don't really like the story that much. Sure, the lyrics and animation may not be as clever or good as Count the Ways, but honestly, I don't care. I just think it's really fun to listen to. So coming in as my runner-up is Fetch, let's move on to number 1. And coming in at number 1 is Darkest Desire. I mean, is it really a surprise? It's in the outro of every single one of my videos. At least all the ones from October and onward, and of course, not anymore because my new outro is... Well, you'll see. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you guys, I hated this song at first. I used to absolutely hate the rapping segments, which is a problem because that's like 60% of the song, but it pretty much immediately grew on me, and ever since then, this has always been one of my favorites. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this was the first time Dawko and Dheusta collabed, and I'm gonna be honest, it was a great way to kick things off. This song was number 2 on my top 10 favorite FNAF songs list, and now I'd say it's probably number 1. Overall, this song is, in my opinion, perfect, and I wouldn't change anything about it. And with that being said, that was my ranking of every single FNAF Dawko song from worst to best. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I know I said in the last video my next video would be the start of a new series. Don't worry, it's coming. Probably the video after next. Also, it's finally spring, and since it's finally spring, I can finally get back onto a normal uploading schedule instead of 3 to 5 videos a month. I won't go too in depth as to why I've been gone so long, but just know I'm back and I'm ready to be committed to YouTube again, about 6 to 7 videos a month. But also, please let me know in the comments, did you enjoy this video and do you agree with my choices? I'll probably update this video sometime at the end of the year because we have Darkest Desire 2, Dawko's version of FNAF Big Band, and I think a few more Fazbear Fright songs. Hopefully we pick up with Lonely Freddy sometime in the summer. But anyways, with that being said, that's all I have for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.